Two T's in a pod, yeah, we're taking a ride. Tombi and Tam got the mic open wide. Talking TV, talking news, spilling tea in the blues with some movie reviews and a laugh or two. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes, moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie barking in the back. Cosmo, Yarny, Salem on the cat attack. So grab a seat, let's chat a lot. You never know what we've got. Two voices, one vibe, come along for the ride. It's two T's in a pod, let's get it on.
I should have pressed the crowd button. I forgot. Good evening, ladies, gents. Welcome to Two T's in a Pod with me and Tambi. Tambi Fox.
Really?
Oh, it's been one of those
days.
It definitely has been one of those days. We were up late, so we had a surprise visit last night, which is why 2K celebrations got pushed back. But I'm actually going to probably do the 2K celebrations tonight in conjunction with playing various different games with people here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, it's been mad. The last 24 hours has just been insane. Just haven't been able to bloody catch my breath half the time.
Yeah, it's been absolutely mental. We went from the kids coming to the kids not coming, and then all of a sudden, 5 o'clock. Oh, by the way, we're coming.
Yeah. So it got to 5 o'clock last night, and then all of a sudden the panic set in because all of the rooms weren't sorted for the girls to come and stay. So we had one of the daughters and two of the granddaughters come and stay with us overnight. And yeah, it was a case of all hands on deck, which is why I had to shift out certain things and I couldn't attend some panels. But it is what it is. Life goes on. But chat, how you doing? Tam, you were going to say something.
No, it wasn't only the fact that the daughter and the girls were coming, so was 90 kilos of raw dog food.
Yeah,
was coming with them.
Yeah, so there was going to be no chance of me doing a 2K stream and then taking breaks to go and shove like 90 kilos of frozen dog food. Tombi is a wash in estrogen. What?
Yeah, the girls.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm fucking heavily outnumbered, mate. I feel sorry for me because I'm just fucking outnumbered all the time. There's too many bitches. Ladies, girls. Ladies, wife, daughters, granddaughters, bitches. And especially if they all freaking sync. I'm dreading when they're all old enough and they're all in sync. And I'm like, whoa. It's like walking around the house on bloody tiptoes. How are we doing, guys? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, let's say hello to chat. Gartus, how you doing, brothers? Good to see you. And then we got Mirden as well. Brother Mirden. How you doing? And then, of course, Brother Rick. Everyone's brothers or sisters in this channel now. Hail all you chat muppets. Good to see you. And then Brother Ben. Fuck it. Everyone's brothers and sisters today. Everyone's brothers and sisters. Brother Davyverse with the new logo. I like it. Mafioso Samurai.
Yes, very smart.
Related to your book. Drop your links. If you've got it available, drop your links in chat. Make sure you drop it in chat. Let's get it far and wide. And then Hail Benby. And Brother Ninja. Are you
unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in? But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah, macho madness, yes.
Right, I'm just gonna move. Oh shit, fuck, wrong thing. I want to move. I don't want to move that. Or blurps. I just want to move blurps ever so slightly down because you should be about there, I reckon. I'm taking you didn't hear the blurp, Tam.
No, and I can't open Discord since everything's at a fault.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. So let's carry on our wayward son. David Verse saying 90.
Hello, you can.
Hello, you can't. I might have to move it up, you know.
Yeah, he needs to come in between the.
It's hidden away, so if
It needs
I
to be just underneath the frames.
No, I'm going to put it above our heads.
Yeah, okay.
If I go back out to blurb, I'll replay one. I'll replay that last one. So it's an important stream, this one. All streams are important because you guys are here. But there's a very specific reason why this one's quite important. Now, ideally, before Yanni and Alleged get busy getting jiggy or something, they'll pop in for 1 minute. Actually, 1 minute. Don't need to be in any longer than 1 minute. But we've got something to share with.
I do so love pissing on your cornflakes.
I did think they sort of tasted a bit like vinegar at times.
It's
horrible.
with my voice.
I've got used to it now. Though.
That is a perfect
Hell, these
position.
bitches are going to get stitches soon. I tell you.
That's a perfect position. Thank you very much indeed for the blurbs. Keep them going. Keep them going. So I'll just catch up with the chat. We got Brother Bishop. Wave to Tombi and the Tombi wife. Hi all. And Brother Dadman. Good to see you. Good to see you. I can't say Brother Titch because that's the lad. So Son Titch. How you doing, mate? It's good to see you. Let's skip through. Brother Crimson. Shadow's back. What's the crack, poofs? Well, unless you're aiming that at chat, we're definitely not poofters here.
No.
No, I don't think there's any chance of it. I like the bobs, her bobs, and she likes the wiggle. Sometimes. But there you go. It's good to see you guys. So yeah, we were actually looking at, I'm going to put this on screen, the various different places where we're going to be going on the holidays. And one of the things that I knocked up quickly, let's just add this to the scene.
tits.
I'm looking for tits. One of the things that I knocked up really, really quickly was basically an itinerary of what day, what date, and where we're going to be. And I'm going to start breaking down each of the different locations for obviously what's there and what we could be doing. So I'm gonna share this link with everybody. And if certainly you're an American in the chat and you have got knowledge of some of these locations that we're going, and there's either a bit of sightseeing to do or some good food, good eats, just drop them into the spreadsheet for me, because that's gonna essentially help us once we get past the Boston Salem end and we're heading down towards Sleepy Hollow. Baltimore, we have decided that Baltimore is off the table. So we're going to slightly divert from Baltimore down to Annapolis instead. We're still going to do...
Yeah, I don't feel particularly comfortable going to Baltimore. Not from everything that I've heard and read. You know, I know every city's got its rough areas all over the world, but I'm a little bit concerned.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's no issue with that. There's no issue with that at all. Brother Zap is in the chat as well. Brother Abe, hello. Welcome. And Uncle Martin says, Brother Martin. Well, Brother Uncle Martin, that sounds weird as fuck. Says, you've been raided. So yeah, we are going to avoid Baltimore. We're going to skip Baltimore. We're going to head down to Annapolis instead. So I'm just doing kind of like this spreadsheet just to help us work out some things. Now, we're not going to be able to do absolutely everything because we are on limited time frames. As you guys know, we are on limited time frames. So what I'm going to do is anyone with a link is going to be able to edit, copy, Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. That was already known anyway, Tam. Everyone knew that anyway. So, right. Okay. Yanni is watching. Let's do Tam first. Ooh la la.
Oh, yeah, this camera's in such a weird position.
Well,
So-
it's above your screen, isn't it? It's like not rocket.
Yeah, but it's
But-
a wonky side. There we
So
go.
we have got the first Yarnwich bit of merch. We have got a cup. And Yanni says, oh,
It came today.
but wait, there's more. Now I'm gonna have to turn this on, I think. Do. Fuck shit ass! Yeah!
Oh, shit, fuck ass. You got it the wrong
Fuck
way round.
ass. That's what it's all about. Fuck yeah! And check
Yeah,
out
you
my
got to
hair.
lift your hood up a bit. That's it.
Woohoo! That's what it's all about. Mate, they're great. Now, the only thing I will say, I hope you guys like static electricity. I really hope you like static electricity, because this fucking jumper gave me a belt. When I first put this jumper on, I got fucking electrocuted by the cunt. I got electrocuted, but it's
Yeah,
a comfy jumper.
I'm still waiting for my t-shirt.
Yep. How's the quality of the sweatshirt? No, the quality of the sweatshirt is bob on. It's nice and warm. It's nice and
100%
comfortable.
cotton.
100% cotton. No issues whatsoever. Quality of the print is spot on. Yeah, I really can't argue with it. I really can't argue with it. I'm going to send you a message, Yanni. I'm going to send you a message in Discord, which you should do. But yeah, really, 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 really good. Really happy with the quality, which means that when I obviously do my own ones and get some of mine, I know the standard of quality now. And that's why I like... Oh, hyperbolic. I feel like shit, so I'm going to go lay down before anime stream later. No, you go rest up, brother. Fuck yeah, you go. Go. Brother Clifton is in chat as well. How you doing, Clifton? It's good to see you. Good to see you, mate. Yes. Sorry, had to step away. Gotta run again. Hail to all chat and congrats again on 2K, Tombi. Thank you very much indeed. Dan Man walking. It was a surprise to basically wake up and it was like, what's going on with my subs? And I'm like, waiting for YouTube to do its YouTube thing and then take them all away. But they've all stayed. In fact, they've got bigger. They got bigger. We're not actually far from my end of year goal in March. My end of year goal was 2.5K. And ever since the guides I've put out, and I've put another couple of guides out today, I'm gonna show you my rear end. I'm gonna show you my rear end because it's fine. Look at my butty.
Clips if he shows his rear end.
I'm just showing the OBS multi-streaming one that I did, 3,200 views. The streaming overlays, 2,300. Meld, 1,800. And the two new ones that I've done today, one is for streaming avatars, and the other one is a very, very quick one. And I'm hoping they take off just as much. And yeah, long form videos seems to be the way ahead for me. Do those on a Monday, do those on a Friday. I've got to speed them up. I do have to speed up because ideally I wanted to get the Friday one out on Friday instead of this morning. But it is what it is. I mean, real life takes priority. So.
Enigma was talking to no one, I think.
Say again.
Enigma. I was talking to no one, I think.
Oh, weird. Charlotte. I can't say brother Charlotte or sister Charlotte. We can say granddaughter Charlotte. How you doing? It's good to see you. But Enigma says, wow, that was weird. Brother Enigma, how you doing? Oh, yes. I have the Brother Enigma mug. Lol. Yeah. I'm all for merch, guys. I'm all for the merch. It's another way of me giving back. Another bit of that karma. Pay it forward. Enigma says, congrats on the 2K. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. I'm going to be playing some games after this. I don't know. I think Smooth's still doing his PC run. Let me have a look. Because I know Smooth was going to play something with... Yeah, so hour 1 to 7. How long has he been going? He's playing Yasuke Simulator. So he's been as live as long as we are. It's 20 minutes into it. He's 20 minutes into it. Cool. Happy days. So hopefully we'll be able to get him some more support. I'm going to grab the Gift Send Go link so that people can have it. Oh, someone bad at gaming with the 20 Dibdobs as well. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, he's literally been going for 20 minutes. So I'm just going to drop the link into chat so everybody can have a look. Share it. If you can't contribute anything to it, don't stress. Prayers and shares are acceptable. Prayers and shares are acceptable, guys. Shouldn't need to worry about it. But yeah, I mean, Smooth's going. He's playing Yasuke Simulator in a minute. So I will pop in. I didn't want to do a 2K stream over the top of him and then obviously him lose any kind of, what's the word? Momentum. But what I might do is just pop in and just push it from my side as well. I've got plenty of games that I want to play. And so there is that. Got plenty of... Kathleen! Thank you. How you doing? Now that is a question. How are you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling, mate? It's good to see you in chat, though. It's good to see you in chat. And Bill Barkley, hello to you, sir. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Charlotte says, I saw your video on featured page earlier. I saw your video on featured page. What did I get featured on? Worst streamer ever. There we go. When are you going to face the Horde? At some point. That's a good question well asked. So Major Zout's been trying to get me to play 7 Days to Die. It's just a case of just having spare capacity to do so. I've got lots of games to play up. Right, anyway, that's enough about me. Let's talk about holidays.
And we actually got a very nice present through the post.
Yeah, do you know what?
From Charlene. I'm gonna...
So Charlene... So I'm helping Charlene just get a laptop sorted, and so I've got it next to me. It's really, really good. I'm quite happy with it. So sorting that out for her. As a gift for just saying thank you, she went ahead and got me 10 packets of jelly tots. Absolute lunacy. This is going to take me half a year to eat, which is great. And Tam got the biggest box, the biggest bag of Barrett assorted foam shrimps and nanas, which are her favourite. Oh, Charlene's there. Oh, bless her.
Thank you, Charlene. You shouldn't have. You didn't need
exactly.
to, but it is appreciated.
Yeah, you definitely didn't need to. We are happy to help any way we can do. But it is they are literally going to take me half a year to eat, which is great. I mean, I don't need to buy jelly tots for like half a year. But thank you. That's gracious. So, yeah, I mean, the laptop's fine. It's ready to go. I'm going to send it over to Charlene on Monday when the post office opens up again. So, yeah, it's going to hopefully make her life a little bit easier for watching streams and talking in chat and all that good stuff. But yeah, we've made the decision, guys, to skip past.
Charlene, no.
What? No.
You, honestly, Charlene, no, you don't need to.
No. Steve says, what if the dog gets into the bag? Well, the dogs will then have the poos, like, everywhere. So this is...
Yeah, no, I don't leave anything well, Poppy doesn't touch things.
Yeah,
Poppy's absolutely fantastic, and I don't leave anything like that where Rosie can get hold of it.
Rosie's the issue. Rosie's the chewer and eater at the minute. Now, when Poppy was younger, if you left, particularly shoes,
Remote controls.
Okay, so I've replaced the TV remote control 3 times because Poppy ate it. I replaced 5 sets of inner soles from my trainers and shoes because she would only focus on my inner soles. She would rip them out and then she would chew them up, and I would come down in the morning and my nice inner soles are just like in bits, and I'm like, Poppy, what have you done? Jana, how you doing? Jana Bananas in chat. How you doing? Sup, boners? How you doing? Now, obviously, Poppy's grown. Poppy's a lot older. She's not into chewing anything. But Rosie will literally chew the sofa. She will chew shoes. She will... Right, okay, so I've been putting decking out the back, and the decking's almost complete. Now, underneath some of the edges, you have to put a couple of wedges in to level off the entire decking. She's been pulling those out and then chewing them to bits. I'm like, where the fuck has this come from? I go outside, there's 15 wedges all in bits, and I'm like... And then I've got to go around, find where she's pulled them out from, re-level it all off. Shit. But Jenna, it's good to see ya, Jenna and Charlene. Much love, chat. No, much love to you, mate. You really don't need to. You really don't need to. You do enough for us already.
That, believe it or not, Poppy is in the back garden, Yanni.
Yeah,
she's into the dog next door.
She's not close. She's outside. Lee said Rosie ate your kneeling pad in the garden earlier. Thanks. Did you stop her?
Did he come round?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
You didn't come up and see me. So unless you were asleep and I was asleep, absolutely passed out because we're old as fuck.
It was a late night and an early morning, courtesy of Rosie.
I mean, we were basically awake at 6 o'clock this morning.
It was earlier than that. I was up at 10 to 5.
Yeah, and what happened at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
What happened so obviously because the daughter came and stayed last night with the granddaughters, we were sleeping downstairs. So 3 o'clock in the morning, the dogs jumped on us. Specifically jumped on Tam, and then I had to get up and let him out for a wee-wees and all that good stuff. Oh God, Charlene, what has she done? I can't wait for you to see the rest that's on the way, though. LMAO. Charlene, what a cow bag. We're trying to lose fucking weight. Do you know one of my favourite... yeah, I'll show you these. Do you know one of my favourite snacks at the minute? Obviously, we're on the health kick and just reducing all our carbs and stuff like that. Mr. Porky. Right. See if I can find them.
Yes, well, Rosie actually did that in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
She jumped on the bed, got in between us, so all you've got are mad paws and mad tongue.
Right, okay. So our go-to snack at the minute for both myself and Tam is actually pork. Is actually pork scratchings, or basically it's puffed pork skin. Now, the one in the middle is the one that we've currently got. Now, I've just noticed they do a Mr. Porky puffs, not puffs, puffs.
Puffs.
And the one on the right is English mustard crispy strips. I am intrigued by the English mustard ones. I'm so tempted to see if I can just order a box. Because if it's one thing I love is English mustard. Bold flavor fusion. The saltiness of pork perfectly complements the tangy heat of English mustard. Satisfyingly crunchy. Each bite delivers a crispy texture that keeps you coming back for more. Mate, sounds amazing. Do you know what? I might have to order some. Oh, my stepdad loves them. Oh yeah. I mean, the thing is, I absolutely love, and they're an easy snack because they're keto friendly.
It's pork fat,
Pork.
maiden.
Yeah, chicharrones. Yeah. So chicharrones. Now these are specifically, so the strips and the puffed ones are specifically air fried, so they puff up, as opposed to going rock solid pork crackling.
The thing
So
is,
we call them scratchings.
so I mean, they're a good snack because they're just protein and fat. There's no carb. There's no sugar. So it's an easy snack. Save you munching on chocolate.
Enigma just said whiskey is now barking too, and I'm thinking, how's your whiskey barking, man? And I just realised it's the dog's name. I'm thinking, whiskey's barking. I need to put some whiskey in the freezer. Actually, I haven't had any whiskey in a while. I'm getting withdrawals.
So
Go back to this.
apparently we have one is a lovely gift, the other two are joke gifts from Charlene.
Oh, bless her. You really don't have to, Charlene.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that, Charlene.
Yeah. Charlene says, I've never been too keen on them myself, but I last tried them as a kid. Definitely try the puffed ones. I mean, if you like ready salted crisps, they're basically ready salted crisp with an additional bit of pork flavor over the top. But they're lovely. They are really, really lovely. David Morris, brother Morris. How you doing, sir?
We did find some really nice ones.
Yeah. And
they're not bloody, hog bites, and they're not bloody making them anymore.
No, they stopped making them in 2021. So obviously these have been on the shelf for quite some time. I bought probably 12 packets, and they didn't have any more, so I was expecting them to come back in at some point. No, none of them. Charlene says, I thought you had problems with your audio then, but I realized it was my Xbox controller dying. Sometimes my audio does go a little bit weird in EV Mux. I can't hear it go weird. It just happens and affects everybody else. But Davies Verse says, speaking of whiskey, I'm on the dregs of my bottle. Maybe one more drink left. Indeed. I just want to grab... I'll probably put the Uncle Nearest back in the freezer, to be honest. But part of me also wants to grab another Glenfiddich and put that one in. Or grab another Glenfiddich to save and put the existing one in the freezer.
Apparently, the chat's double layered in the stream.
I don't think so. I think that's a you problem, mate.
Oh, hiya, Nerd Takes.
Jay, how you doing, brother?
I need to send you a message, mate, at some point. So once I get Discord going again.
Yeah, Lee, that's a you problem, mate, because it's fine on my end. It's completely fine.
I'm not getting it on my screen.
It's not an issue on our end. It's an issue on Lee's end. Obviously, we're coming across to America at some point. It would be good to see everybody. But honestly, Jay, if you and the missus are too busy because obviously babies are going to be popped, don't stress over it. We're quite happy to skip and meet you up on the next one, mate. So don't feel pressured to come and meet us for the sake of it. Don't stress about it, mate. I'm just going to throw that out there now. I don't want anybody to ever feel pressured just to come and complain.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I was going to say. Because as much as we would love to see you, we both understand what it's like to have a new baby in the house, especially a first new baby.
See, that's the other thing as well, is newborns. I love babies. I really do love babies.
He's a baby fiend.
We have to be very careful what we say here. So from a fatherly perspective, I am probably the best babysitter you could ever get. I can calm any baby down, and I just love playing with babies. They are funny, they are tickly, they're little monsters. I love them to bits. And yeah, I would have had fucking 20 more if I could. But I think 8 babies on the planet is more than enough. I think 8 babies on the planet is more than enough. We don't need more. We definitely don't need more baby Tombis running around. Christ.
Oh, I know I'm well past having babies.
Yeah, she's well past it. Yanni says chat box looks fine this end, yet must be acting up for some people. Yeah, just refresh your screens, guys. It's definitely not a problem my end. So it's more a you issue than a me issue. Yeah. Honestly, no takes. I wouldn't even stress about it. If you're free, you're free. If you're not, we're not offended by people having lives. So, and busy. It's one of those things.
And priorities are completely different at that point because it's going to be what 1, maybe 2 weeks old.
Yeah, he's. Baby Nerds is going to be probably 2 weeks old at that stage. So yeah, I can fully appreciate it. Plus, we've got brother Rick with us anyway, so I'm sure Rick, myself, and Tam can figure out what we're doing. That's why I was just on this map actually. So just for everyone's information, so we were originally going from Sleepy Hollow. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So we were going to go from Sleepy Hollow down to Baltimore, stay in Baltimore, and then travel into Washington, D.C. on the train. But we're more and more uncomfortable staying in Baltimore. So instead, we're going to go and stay in Annapolis. And incidentally, I do know a few people in Annapolis. So we could probably meet up with some people still there. And then we're just going to get the train into Washington, do what we were going to do in Washington. We're just going to come in from a different route instead.
Yeah, I mean, it does say it's a bus.
Yeah, so what I was thinking is if we go from Annapolis, you can come up to this junction up here. I can't remember what the place is called. But there's a base just here. There's a train station.
Oh, right.
So, that's basically what I was going to do. Is I was going to drive from there just up to this position in Odenton, park at the station, and then that line goes directly into where we need to go anyway. It's almost like Tommy's planned this or thought about stuff.
Yeah, I will say it has.
Hello, you cheeky dick waffle. Brother Stevie, how you doing?
I will have to see if I can actually cancel it, although they haven't taken any money for it yet.
Yeah.
Because they don't run the card until you're there.
Yeah. Rick, that's precisely why I flipped and said to Annapolis. Now, Sandy Q obviously was in Annapolis not too long ago, and it looked like a really nice place to move around. Scooby Pop and a few others are all in Annapolis, so no doubt we can probably pop down there, see everybody. We're only literally probably in Annapolis for the day, and then obviously the next day we're in Washington, whatever, before we head down to Virginia.
Yeah,
And then-
because we had 3 nights in Baltimore.
Yeah. And then we're going to
So
go down
2
to
full
Virginia
days.
and see Steel Lake. And if there's anybody else in and about Norfolk. I can't remember where Horny Alf is. I'm pretty sure Horny Alf is in Norfolk, actually.
Norfolk.
Yeah. And it's
Um,
not... So for my American chums, it's not Norfolk. I know FOLK is folk. It's not Norfolk, Norfolk. As in, fuck you. No, fuck you, Jimmy. VP
Right, I need
home
to-
there.
I need to shut her up.
Yeah, all good. But Jonathan Stevie, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Atom Gray, brother Gray. How are you? We're just talking holidays at the minute. So, yeah, anybody that's in and about Norfolk, obviously we're going to be down in Chesapeake. We're only going to be in Chesapeake probably 24 hours. So we basically get there, settle in, say hello to... Oh, it's bedtime. Shut up. We pop over and see Steel Leg, have some food with Steel Leg, see the family. And then the next day is just meander about. The last time I went to Norfolk was when I was actually in the military. So we were actually berthed with the SEALs at the time. And I can't overly remember a lot of the stay because I was hammered, which is obviously all good fun as you do.
I have no idea what's wrong with her, but I am going to have to shut her out in the garden with the door shut in a minute.
Yeah, that's cool.
She's driving me absolutely bananas with this.
Yeah, so what I was going to do is I was going to grab this link and I was going to drop this link into chat. And if you've got any ideas for places of food or sites that are in these areas, please feel free just to drop them on there. And what I'm also going to do is suggested by put your name in there as well if you want to put your name in. And the main reason I'll say put your name in there if you're comfortable with your name is so I can thank you later and then just let you know how we found that specific place that you've suggested. Now, let's do Boston. So Boston, Salem, Sleepy Hollow, Annapolis, Chesapeake. I haven't got Washington, D.C. in there.
We're also Chesapeake bought Richmond.
Yeah, I just didn't want to mention that too much.
Okay.
There's a reason. There's a reason. But yeah, we are going to be in Richmond, but we're only passing through Richmond. That's why I didn't mention it. We are literally just driving up. Because we need to break up some of the driving, I'm literally only stopping off to Richmond to have something to eat, sleep, and then go to bed. Sleep and go to bed. Interesting. Sleep with the missus, go to bed, and then travel on the next day. So that's why I didn't mention it. But I'm gonna put it there anyway, just in case anyone's got anything that's close by. We are literally just pulling off the highway, sleeping at a Hyatt, and then grabbing some food, kind of thing. Which is why it's not on this list. It's not on this list. So yeah, let me hit send on that. There we go. Enigma says, we are in Chicagoland. I'd have places for you guys to eat. Yeah, the only thing is, Chicago's kind of like a little bit out of the way. And by out of the way, oh, piss off. By out of the way, it's like all the way inland. So just in case Tam doesn't know kind of like the distances involved. So that's a 4-hour drive, Tam.
Yes, I know.
And then from, I would say, probably from Annapolis over to Chicago, is probably 7-8 hours.
Tom did Chicago or near Chicago to Nashville. I think it took him 11 hours.
Something rather kinky happened. Now, you didn't hear that, but Major Zap used 200 blurb channel points to play a Touch Me in My Special Place song. Enjoy, guys. Boosh! Brother Boosh, 6 pounds of crawfish cost $40. I am stuffed. Mate. Charlene says,
as well.
Charlene says, what the heck was that? That was Major Zap. So, of course, if you've got blurps and you've got channel points, obviously you can send in blurps with effects on the screen. Lol, what the fuck? Who did that burp? Major Zap. Major Zap. Yep, bejesus. So, certainly, it's an open house on blurps. I don't normally worry about what kind of blurps because I'm freaking worse than any of the blurps could come from. At work, Tombi, so you already know. Yeah, that's cool, mate. Clifton, damn, wish I could do a trip like that sometime. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, so I mean, the trip itself is, I mean, if we were to put the full...
there's a big one coming on. Dism, munch, gaps, clap, fell, shrink, cock, splash, shit, pants, herpy, poo, lick, neck, a scratchy bag, stuff, munching, pus, stuff, pint, burger, big old car freshener.
So we're going Boston, and then let's add another destination in. Let's see if we can work out this whole thing. Boston to Salem, Salem to Sleepy Hollow, Sleepy Hollow to Annapolis. Oh, it won't give me any bloody more stops. I mean, that's...
I got about 10 on mine.
Yeah, it's weird.
Are you using Google?
Yeah, I'm using Google. But Google is just having a bit of a shit, I think.
And I just want to say, Daily,
I think I worked it out something like 1,500 miles.
Yeah. Oh, that's just one... that's just one route. Oh, it's because some of these it hasn't really picked up on the proper... yeah, there we go. No, that's wrong. That's wrong, Salem. Ah, god damn it. Why do you have to have 15 different places all named exactly the same, Americans? God damn it. It's almost like your country's big or something.
I actually think there's 16 Salems.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Thank you very much indeed for the blurbs. Blurbs are amazing. I know Charlie from Nina Affinity's chat. Yeah, Charlene, yes. Charlene's awesome. I did remember hearing that, ooh, that's dirty. Lol, it stuck on my head for over a week. Oh dear, that's the last thing you want to hear, isn't it?
'Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. You need horse cock, of course cock. Grab the lube and slam the day.
Way-oh. Oh, Kathleen, are you sure you want to be a member, my friend? Are you sure you want to be a member? But Kathleen Whitley has now become a member. Thank you very much indeed. It's incredibly kind of you. Adam Gray says, we aren't very creative. Do you know the worst thing is that you just taken a load of UK names and you haven't really changed much. I mean, you've got New York, which is just York, but the new one. It's insane. Hampshire, but it's New Hampshire. Portsmouth, New Portsmouth, Southampton. All of these places are in the UK. It's mental. It is mental. I mean, we are literally driving past on our way down to Knoxville. See, look, Bridgewater. That's a place in Somerset. And then we've got Bristol, which is not far from... it's like Winchester. Winchester's down south in Hampshire. Woodstock. Yeah. Loads of these places And I'm like, yeah, that's in the UK. That's in the UK. And that's also in the UK. Bridgewater, Boston, Bristol. I can't remember where Bristol is, actually. I think it's a bit further down. But it is highly hilarious. Look.
We haven't got very many weeks now.
No. I mean, the time is rocking on.
We're now hitting the point where I said to him, we need to go through the list and see what we need to do.
Yeah, the area is literally called New England, Tombi. Yes, exactly, mate. Exactly. York. Yep, indeed. You stole our gerbs. There are Bridgewater, Bristol, all in Massachusetts. That's my beautiful New England. Lee says there's a Colchester in the US as well. Every state in the US has a Springfield. That really does not surprise me. Bearden also says, in America, we copy and paste from the UK and make them better. I can't really disagree with some of that right now.
Yeah.
Especially not the way the UK is. I can't. Have you seen what they're banning, Tam, in the UK?
No, now what are they banning?
Ninja swords.
Okay, why?
Because two Muslims attacked another child.
Let's have a giant party where we jack off to each other and say how amazing we are and give each other's rewards for sucking each other's dicks. Ooh.
Ooh. So basically, two children killed another child with katanas. Let's call them by their proper names, shall we? Yet Queer Starmer turned around and says, yes, we're going to ban ninja swords.
Oh, well, that's all right, because they'll only get a slap on the wrist for that. Because that's the other thing that's coming in the next few days, is that if you come from an ethnic minority, which really should be us, if you come from an ethnic minority, then your punishment for crime will not be so harsh.
Yep. There is massive disparity in the UK when it comes to crime. We are now... do you know when we were laughing on Tooties and Humday Chinwag and we're saying about two-tier queer Stalin and his two-tier policing? Well, actually, what's happened now is there's 3 tiers. So the UK white citizens are all the 3rd tier. We are the lowest. We are punished the hardest and taxed the most. Then you've got the immigrants that have settled here. They are number 2. And then you've got the illegal immigrants. They are tier 1. They get gifted everything. They do not suffer the same consequences in terms of crime. They are literally letting them free. And you're talking about grapage and all sorts of stuff here, guys. And because they don't understand that these things are not acceptable in the UK because of their own religions, the judges are letting them off. There is a mandate to not actually punish them. It is disgusting. I hate this country with a passion. I absolutely despise everything about this country now. And the sooner I can leave it, the better. And I'm going to go somewhere, thankfully, far better in our eyes. The sooner we can leave, the better. Do you know the only shame of it is I can't take all the kids with me. That's the only thing. They'll have to make their own way.
Yeah, you're right. We are hated. We are, and we are the minority. You know, when you can trace your ancestry back 400, 500 years in this country from parish records, that's it, you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
You're absolutely screwed.
Yeah. And this is the thing that we're finding more and more is that the general UK populace is slowly dwindling. We are being outpaced in terms of births by not just illegal immigrants, but by migrants themselves. So the UK white population can't afford to get housing now because of these free social housings are going to illegal immigrants, to migrants. And as a result, they are booming in population, whereas the UK white populace can't afford those houses anymore. They're no longer having babies. And as a result, we are slowly dwindling. Next 20 years, I would say, come 20 years, our population is going to hit 80 million on this tiny little island of us. And yeah, we're going to be the minority in the next 50 years. Easy.
No, and they say Germany's not far behind.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're heading very fast down this path, and they can't see the woods for the trees. They're locked in. They won't listen to reason. They won't listen to common sense. It is just is. We will be pushed out. And they'll be quite happy for people like us to move out because that's one more home for someone else to move into.
We're not actually allowed to fly the flag.
No, we're not allowed to believe it or not, we are not allowed to put a Union Jack out the front of our house.
We're not allowed to.
If it was an ISIS flag, yeah, fine. No problem at all. But if we put a Union Jack outside our house, we would be visited by the police. You should have a look on Twitter about some of the issues that we've got with the police at the minute. They are going around to people's houses at 1 o'clock at 2 o'clock in the morning to talk about social media complaints.
Yep.
That's intimidation. To do that at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, that is intimidation by the police state. Rachel, how you doing? Afternoon. What? You can't fly your own flag? No, we're not allowed to. We're not allowed to fly our own flag out the front of our houses. We will be told to take it down or face jail time. We don't have freedom of speech in the UK. Anybody that says you've got freedom in the UK, you really don't understand the UK at all. There are no freedoms in the UK. We are not protected in any shape or form. All of this that I've got around us in terms of the house can be taken away really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it comes to something when you're afraid to breathe in the wrong direction for fear that you could end up with problem.
And Rachel says, no wonder you want to come to Tennessee. Exactly, sweetheart. Exactly. This is why we are moving, because this country is a prison of which you cannot raise your voice or challenge the authority. Enigma, I want to see you guys develop Tennessee accents when you move here.
It ain't going to happen.
Mate, I'm still gobsmacked by a lass that does plenty of shorts over on YouTube, and she's got she's got a freaking Southern accent, and it's just the way she talks is just hilarious, absolutely hilarious to me. Oh, bless her. Yanni, here in Washington, we have Sky Comish, Wenatchee, Sequim, Anacorus, Chihalis, Jalen, Puyalup. Fucking hell. Holy shit. And probably I butchered every single one of those because I just don't ever speak them. But yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of different diversity there. Bill says, Tombi, have you played Subnautica? No, I have not. But Yanni, thank you very much indeed for the $5. You didn't have to, sweetheart. You can just throw that into chat. It's all good. I still would have pronounced it all wrong. Rick also says, if enough of the
Oh, you got half of them spot on.
Oh, right, cool. But yeah, I mean, the thing is that I will look at them kind of like phonetically and just go from there. So there's probably weird fucking accents. It's like if you looked at our granddaughter's name, you would not think it sounds the way it's spelt.
Oh, because it's Irish, though.
It's because it's Irish. Abe said, it's my homeland, but at this rate, it wouldn't bother me if the UK sank into the ocean. I don't even recognize, Abe, as harsh as it is, I don't even recognize it as my homeland anymore. And the main reason why is because of this 2-tier, 3-tier state that we're in now. Why should I, who's always been a UK citizen, born here with generations here, paid taxes into the country, fought for the country, been to war, yet I am classed as a third-tier citizen in this country? It's not right. It's disgusting, disgraceful. So as such, why would I want to ever stay somewhere? It's like having a really fucking shit job where you just get the bollock end of all of the work constantly. And yet you've been there the longest, you've worked the hardest, and yet people come into the job and they're instantly paid better, they've got better conditions, better work environments, and half the time they just put their feet up whilst you do all their work. It's shite.
Yeah, and it means less sleep, Bill. Please don't remind me.
Let's go for tonight. Oh yeah, shit, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's an hour's less sleep, and I don't get enough sleep as it is.
So you were damn close with the rest, except for Sequim, because there's an E in there where it's actually pronounced squim. Squim. Could do squirm. But damn brother, aren't you former military? Yeah, the hat kind of gives it away. It must suck ass there if you don't like your country, correct? When the Queen was about and we're under previous governments, yeah, it wasn't so much of a problem. But as soon as the Queen went, nah, that's it for me. Done.
I would say it's got progressively worse over the last 10 years.
Last 10 years.
Yeah, last 10 years.
Yep.
Up until then, wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the last 10 years, it's been an absolute joke.
Yeah, and this is the thing, Abe is also correct here. It's all bollocks. Our own country doesn't even want us. They would be happy if we left, and that's the problem. Because we're viewed as, what would you say, is disruptors. We are the ones that are likely to challenge their ideology the most. So they don't want us in the country because they know that if enough of us all banded together, not that that would ever happen because they've systematically taken all of our rights away for us to do this. You will face jail time if you ever tried standing up. Now, the problem is when you've got too much to lose, and it's across the board as well. If this was 200 years ago, we may have stood a chance. But they've systematically done it to the point where everyone's got too much to lose now, and you can't stand up. You literally can't stand up.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, East Rhoda says, the Queen was our country. Yeah, and this is the thing. I was born into her reign, and she was the only monarch I ever served under. And as a result, yeah, she'll be the only monarch I ever serve under. Since COVID, it's sped up massively. COVID was just the excuse to speed this stuff up. And yeah, it started with Blair and Brown. Joining the EU was one of the biggest problems we've ever done because it set a lot of this into motion.
But we didn't ever join the EU.
No, correct. I mean, there was always this weird arrangement, and we never asked for it. We were just shoehorned into it.
Yeah, it wasn't actually the EU that we joined.
Correct. It became a bastardization over time.
Yeah.
Israel says, I was born in her reign too. I'm the 85 model.
The 85 model.
You had a hard paper round, mate. Not as hard as mine. Holy shit. I was the 79 model. I had a really hard paper round. Really hard. We've got to, though. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Charlene, a lot of people need to band together. But unfortunately, they have literally crippled our ability to form protests, to challenge the government, which is why most of the time people don't even bother nowadays. It's a case of you may as well just be pissing in the wind. And that's what we're seeing. Fucking people literally just pissing in the wind. And it's kind of pointless. What else are we doing?
I'm
So
actually the
holidays.
60s model.
Yeah, you're the 69 model.
I'm a 60s model. Yeah, as old as fuck.
Someone mentioned the wig sphere.
The what?
today. The wig sphere. I'm sure it was Steve mentioned the wig sphere the other day. We are going to go and see a lot of. We are going to eat so much food. I just want decent steaks. I've got steak downstairs. I'm going to cook steak a lovely. I'm going to cook steak a lovely tam tomorrow. I'm going to cook tam a lovely steak tomorrow because it is Mother's Day in the UK. So it is Mummy's Day for all of those mummies in the UK. So Tam gets to have the day off, which basically means she doesn't have the day off because there is no such thing as a day off. But she will have a lovely steak dinner, homemade onion rings, mushrooms, some peppercorn sauce on the side, and whatever else I can think of. What else do I normally do? Prawns.
Yeah. Yeah, but just the steak and prawns and peppercorn
Coleslaw.
sauce. Yeah, I don't even really eat the coleslaw that much anymore.
Oh, I think some of the cats are fighting.
Yeah, probably.
I can hear squealing, so hopefully they're all okay. Boo says, nice. Post pics in manly whiffs. Yeah, I will do. Do you know there is actually, obviously the manly whiffs was all about, obviously aftershaves and smelling good. There is actually a food, there was a food one. Did I delete it? If I deleted it, then manly whiffs it is.
Whose stream did you have on this morning where they were watching that chef?
Oh, we were on Beelzebub. So
yeah.
Devil made me do it. Abe was there. And
Yes.
oh my God, the standard of food that they were looking at. Chef Tony or whoever it is basically was eating raw chicken. You could see the blood and the pinkness of the meat. And this thing had claret running out of it. And he's like, ooh, it's so juicy and lovely. I'm like, fucking salmonella, mate. You're lucky your arsehole's
the
fucking
comment that my kids at 12 years old could actually cook better than this so-called chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Abe was saying, "Ugh." It was disgusting. Yeah, it was. Lee says, I got a surprise for Mum tomorrow. Enigma says, medium rare steak. Bollocks. It's blue. You either eat your steak blue or you don't eat
Blue or
it.
rare. Yeah, blue or rare. Especially if you're having a fillet, anything over rare and it's, well, you might as well not be eating a fillet.
Get your fillet steak, cook it until an internal temperature of 42 degrees centigrade. Take it out, wrap it in foil, leave it to rest. It will carry on cooking up to the magical 48, 52 degrees, which is basically rare. And then you can serve it after 10 minutes, and it is lovely. And it will
Yeah,
fall apart.
me too, Rhoda. That's what I do for a living.
I'm not currently working in the industry, but technically I'm qualified as a chef. I'm not qualified as a chef. My dad was a chef for 23 years, and bless him, I am the better cook. I would say I'm the better chef. Between my dad, I've not had any formal training. I just naturally was able to cook. Just naturally able to do it.
Yeah, it will be the Fahrenheit bit that gets me. The miles, and I don't know whether you use... Oh, you use centimetres.
Yeah, so they've got a bastardization of metric and freedom units. So I'm just going to do... Let's have a look at 135, 50 cent... No, it's too hot. So you've gone into medium rare at that point in time. To medium. 52 degrees is the bottom end of rare. And then you're just going into medium rare at that point. That's too hot. You may as well eat shoe leather at that point. Yes, and granted, just rest. As long as you've rested your steak, it should be nice, juicy, and be easy to cook. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Medium rare.
Yeah, no, mine has to be mooing on the plate.
Oh, bless him, East Rhoda gifted a Tombi membership. Thank you very much indeed, sir. You don't have to do that. Mirden says, lies, Tombi. We have correct... That's why I said you've got metric and you've got freedom units. What point of time I said that was a lie? Dick. So not yours, gifted a membership by East Rhoda. Thank you very much indeed. That's incredibly generous of you. Yes, cow moo is shoe leather. Yeah, you've got to have steak cooked properly. Now, if I was to have my choice of steak, it would be a Chateaubriand, and that would be at a rare level. Because if a decent cook has cooked it, then it should basically be blue right in the center and rare throughout the rest of the meat. And seared beautifully on the outside. Salted, sliced, bit of beautiful butteriness. Oh, mate. Yo! Sister Ian.
Now, hear me moo. I weigh twice as much as you, and I look good on the barbecue.
Thank you very much indeed. And we've also got Brother Grizzle. Basically, EO, everyone's brothers and sisters in chat today, so welcome. Unless it's our kids, and then no, they can't be brothers and sisters. But Abe's kind of thinking about that shoe leather, thinking, we used to take the piss when we were in the armed forces, and they used to serve steak. It used to come out so fucking tough that you could actually use it as steam bats, which used to be our footwear for they're basically boiler shoes, and they were just like freaking thin leather. And the steak in the armed forces.
It's amazing. You are 100% wrong. I mean, nothing you've said has been right.
How? You talk bollocks, Mirden. You talk bollocks, and do you know how I know you talk bollocks? Because you're a catfish. Depends on the cut of meat. Tombi, medium rare is good for any steak. Tougher cuts like eye round should be cooked more thoroughly. New York strip, medium rare. Filet and prime rib, more towards rare. Correct. I will give you that. Tam doesn't do anything but fillet. Mainly because of the fat side of it. She can't do beef.
Yeah, I can't eat beef fat at all. If I get a bit of beef fat, that's it. I can't eat the rest of my dinner.
Yeah, she can't do gristle. She can't do beef fat. But I absolutely love having a tomahawk steak and ribeye, sirloin. I'll eat all of it, to be honest, because I'm definitely a meat-eating carnivore. I'm like a caveman. Look, I've got eyebrows. They join in the middle. I'm a freaking caveman. Give me meat and give it to me raw. Catfish strikes again. Catfish pisses. Yeah. Discrimination against the catfish. No, it's not discrimination. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. Mirden as a person, he's awesome. He's a brother. But catfishing, get fucked. Captain Caveman. Yes. Catfish. Catfish lives matter. No, they don't. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit. Don't stick up for him. T-bone, New York strip are probably my favorite. Fillet is too expensive. Chateaubriand is my favorite because of the size of it, and it is basically just one big giant piece of fillet. That would be my go-to steak every time. And I normally judge a steakhouse based on that cut because you have to get a Chateau correct. Rick says, Tombi, our Sunday steak reservation will satisfy your beef cravings for a day. Mate, I plan on as much steak. My arsehole's going to get destroyed by the amount of meat that's going to... Fuck! Oh, that's going to get blurred. Fuck.
I can't believe you just said that.
I was just about to say the amount of meat that's going to pass through it. Fuck's sake. Cunts. Wankers. Fuck. I try really... Fuck off, you fucking wanker. I really try very hard not to get blurped in any shape or form, but fuck me, that's going to get strung together if ever I fucking heard it. Fuck off, Greg. Where did he come from, cunt? So Greg comes in and goes, wait, what? Mate, my arsehole's going to get destroyed by the amount of meat that passes through it.
It's all right. I'm sure that we can handle this situation maturely, just like the responsible adults that we are. Isn't that right, Mr. Poopy Pants?
Charlene says, I laugh my ass off. I spat out my water. Fucking Jesus Christ, cunt fucks. Yeah, it's going to get fucking blurbed. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to make it expensive. If that comes on my fucking channel, I'm going to make that fucking expensive. It's going to be like 7 gazillion freaking blurpy points. But good to see you, Greg. How you doing?
Oh, dear.
How you feeling, mate? We're just generally talking bollocks now. We were talking holidays.
When you stick meat in your mouth, you want it to taste good.
Yes, we all want Tombi's meat to taste good. We were talking holidays. We're talking about... so we're dropping off Baltimore as a location. We're going to move to Annapolis instead. Just generally having a look. But yeah, if there's anything anybody wants to add to that spreadsheet, I'm going to hit the old share button again. Let's get that. Drop it into chat. Go, 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 go. Blurpers! Now, the good thing is with blurping, unless you're going to do it live and record it live, you have to wait until the show's ended before you can do it. But I do have 15 minutes before the next stream, so we are going to wrap up.
Thanks for all the birthday penis.
And Abe says, thanks for all the birthday penis. Birthday peen. Exactly. So myself and Tam as a duo will be back on Monday night. We're going to play some World of Warcraft. We haven't played some WoW in a while. We need to play some catch-up. So come and join us for that. Tuesday is going to be, obviously, Marvel Rivals with Team Play Tuesday. Hump Day Chinwag on the Wednesday. Followed by some team games on the Thursday. But I am going to be focusing on Death Stranding quite a bit in a couple of hours' time. So in 15 minutes, I'm going to do a 2K celebration. It's going to be a mini stream. We're going to pop in, see Smooth, see how he's doing. But play some games. Krigler! What the fuck? Adam Krigler's just joined. Hello, sir. Is it your birthday? No, it's not at all. I'm going to be doing... I've just passed my 2K subs on YouTube, so I'm going to do a small stream in 15 minutes, play some games, followed by Anime After Dark, where we're going to watch the final showing of Solo Leveling, which is going to basically complete Season 2. Mate, that has made my day. Guys, say hello to Adam Krigler, the one and only. He's a good lad, and I hope you're doing well, and hope the family are doing well.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
That's the fact, Jack! It is for me. It is for me. We're on our way. The Anime After Dark, so that's going to be in a couple of hours. We're going to help Smooth push his PC fund. So hopefully we can get Smooth closer to the 2K he needs for that. So we're going to crack on with that this evening as well. Tomorrow, Sunday Spotlight. So we're going to do our usual shouting out for smaller streamers, smaller creators. That's going to be probably 1400 Eastern Standard Time. So definitely pop in for that one. We're going to shout out as many of the small streamers as we can do, followed by some Final Fantasy 14 in the evening with Mearden and crew. But guys, that'll be it for now. Thank you incredibly for joining us, and it's been a wild one. Until next time, guys, you look after yourselves. Bye for now.
So that's the end, we've talked away. Tombi and Tam, we're done for the day. TV talk and a bit of the news. Some movie reviews, but now we must move. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes. Moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie snoring so proud. Cosmo, Yarny, and Salem, no need for a crowd. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. Two voices, one vibe, join the squad. in a pod. Knowing overcrowding you, no low if I move from big screen dreams to our daily schemes, moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie snoring so proud. Cosmo, Yarny, and Salem, no need for a crowd. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. Two voices, one vibe, join the squad. There's two T's in a pod, don't need for a crowd. That's two T's in a pod, two voices, one vibe, join the squad. That's two T's in a pod. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. Two voices, one vibe, join the squad.